Hello and welcome to the McTaggart Attack podcast. I'm Kevin McTaggart, and my McTaggart Attack podcast is my way of giving my opinions on whatever the fuck I want. Except on this episode. This is my weekly episode of What's Pissing You Off Wednesday, where I rant about stuff on your behalf, so hopefully you don't have to. I say hopefully because a lot of times people send me messages or comments on Facebook or Twitter when I ask for suggestions for what's pissing you off Wednesday. They seem pretty agitated when they're posting it, so I like to think I'm doing help though for these people, but by getting angry about it for them so they don't have to. But that's how it works, I usually ask for suggestions on Facebook or Twitter. Twitter, you can find me at KevMcT. And I usually do about 5 a week. And I think all of the suggestions I have this week are from Facebook. So let's see what the first one is. The first one is from Vinny Abear. He's mad about milk that spoils on the day of the sell-by date. What the fuck is that all about? Milk that spoils by the sell-by date? The sell-by date. First of all, where the fuck are you buying your milk? I hope it's some broken down, disreputable, shopping place. But seriously, if you're gonna buy milk and you go by the sell by date, it should be good for a week after that, right? Isn't that generally the rule? Why the hell would it go sour by then? That's fucking ridiculous. That's poor management right there on the grocery store's part, wherever the fuck you bought that milk from. That's just ridiculous that happens. That just puts a sour taste in my mouth, if you see what I did there. But seriously, that's frustrating. I mean, if you have a store that sells milk and it's sour by the sell-by date, that's fucked up. That's not the way it's supposed to work. That's just fucking pathetic. That's annoying. That's frustrating. Because if it's the sell-by date, you have until a week after the sell-by date. Isn't that the rule? I'm pretty sure that's the fucking rule. Sell it by this date. And then you have a week. Right? That's how it fucking works. And you're getting milk that's sour on the sell-by date? That's just fucked up. That's weird. That's just weird. That's just bad management on the grocery store's part. That's just fucked up by the management. That's just, they don't get it. Maybe they're not keeping their milk cold enough. Or am I getting it wrong? Is it wrong? Is he wrong? The sell-by date for milk. We're Googling this shit. We Google stuff. Because if Vinny's wrong, I will rip him a new one. Sell-by date on milk. How long is it good for? You could theoretically freeze your milk for up to 3 months, but it'll turn lumpy and yellow and yucky looking, though it's still safe to drink. The accepted rule of thumb is that if you're properly refrigerating it, your carton of whole milk expiration date is 5 days after the sell-by date. Right. 5 whole days. You have 5 days after the sell-by date. And stores are there are stores out there that have milk that goes sour on the sell-by date. That's just bad refrigeration. And an atrocity. Shame on them. Vinny, what's that store? We will put them on blast. Vinny, if you're listening. I know you're probably listening, so just let me know. What the fuck else do we have? Next one is from my Aunt Susan Rusk Macaulay. People who run red lights. I don't understand that. Like, I don't get that. I mean, I can understand it depending on the situation, but you really shouldn't fucking run a red light. Like, I usually won't run a red light. I will go faster when it's yellow and I feel like it's about to turn red. But, like, if it's red before I get to the stop line, I'm stopping. Those are the rules. People don't follow the fucking rules when it comes to the stoplight. The red light means stop. You see the red light, you stop your car. It's just annoying. People just don't follow driving rules. You're in too much of a damn hurry. Well, what if you hit someone? Guess you're not in much of a hurry anymore. You're just going to get taken to prison. Or something. Or charged with a murder if you kill someone because you ran a red light. What the hell is wrong with you for running a red light? Is it really that important to run a red light? I don't think so. Can't be that fucking important. You can't be if you're in that much of a rush to run a red light, then you're not in that much of a rush. You need to just stop your car and go when it turns green. You'll be losing like a minute. 2 minutes tops. We're so goddamn impatient now as a society. It's fucking irritating. Fucking irritating. Who's the next one from? We have 3 more. Next one's from favorite contributor, most common contributor, Leslie Zebrowitz. I'm pretty sure she has one this week and next week. So, this is August 7th, 2019, by the way. What's pissing you off Wednesday? I'm pretty sure I mentioned it earlier. Okay, anyway, Leslie is mad about people who do not RSVP. She invited about 15 kids for Sadie's party. Sadie is her daughter. I got 3 responses, and 90% of the people who did not respond were coming. What the fuck, people? Do you want there to be food for you? Oh my god. People don't read. People don't fucking read anymore. Listen. If you get a card or an invitation from someone, read the invitation. Why? Because that invitation probably says, please RSVP. RSVP. RSVP means you need to let them know that you're coming or not. If you don't RSVP, they won't know that you're coming. You need to RSVP and let these people know that you're coming to your goddamn party. And if you don't fucking RSVP, they're gonna assume that you're not fucking coming. You can't just show up at a party and not RSVP. What the fuck is wrong with you showing up at a party that you didn't read the invitation where it said that you were supposed to RSVP and let them know you were coming, and then you show up at the party and fucking show up when you weren't supposed to. And now there's not enough food for everybody because you decided to show up to the fucking party when you didn't even fucking RSVP in the first place. Thank you for that suggestion, Leslie. That was a good one, as always. Let's see. And if I don't get mad enough about any of these, please let me know, and I will do a mulligan and try it again. So far, no one has asked me to do it again. So I guess that's good, or you're just not fucking listening to the podcast. We'll see. Alright. Next one is from big fan of the McTaggart Attack podcast, Shelby McDonald. Work colleagues who act like your mother. I don't need to be told who I should and shouldn't include on an email, or that I look like crap today. Did I take my vitamins? Mind your own fucking business, Karen! Oh my god. Yeah. It is very annoying being in a workplace where you work with a lot of people who are mothers, because they take it upon themselves to act like a mother at work too. Listen, I'm going to try to say this in the nicest way possible. First of all, if you're a mother, congrats to you. That's fantastic. You've given birth to some wonderful children, I hope. But when you come to work, you're at work. Okay? Your kids, unless you run a daycare and they're in the daycare, are not at work. Your kids are not your coworkers. So don't treat your coworkers like your kids. It's annoying. Especially for people who don't like their own mothers in the fucking first place. I'm not saying that's me. I'm just speaking on behalf of the people in this world who hate their mother. Love my mother. But yeah, that's fucking annoying. What's worse than those people, than the mothers who come to work and act like mothers, are the women who don't have kids and were never a mother, who go to work and treat the people younger than them like their mother. Listen, you didn't have kids in the first place. You don't need to act like a mother to kids that you never even fucking had. Sure, you may have these maternal instincts, but you should have thought of that when you didn't have kids, or adopted kids, or however the fuck you had kids. Fucking stop that shit. Thank you, Shelby, for the suggestion. It was fantastic. You do a good job bringing those, so keep up the good work. The last one for this week is from my future brother-in-law, Stephen Shepard. He's mad about people who complain about the weather. Oh, it's hot out. I want winter. I want snow. 6 months later, oh, I hate the freaking cold or snow. I want summer. You live in the freaking New England. Either deal with it or move out. Yes. Seriously. I fucking hate these people. Oh my god. Like, if you're gonna complain about the weather, that's fine. But you have to pick one. You can't hate it when it's really, really fucking cold, and you can't hate it when it's really, really fucking hot. You can, but you shouldn't. That's fucking annoying. Pick one. You don't live in a dome. You don't live in 72 degrees all the fucking time. Find some place where it does that. I don't think one exists. But go ahead and find a fucking place that's 72 degrees all the fucking time. If you want that all the fucking time. But really, fucking pick one. You can either complain that it's too fucking cold or too fucking hot. I choose to complain when it's too fucking cold. I will never complain when it's too fucking hot. I would much prefer it to be too fucking hot than too fucking cold. Do I make myself clear? Do I make myself clear? Oh, there was no actual people there. Alright, well, that's this week's What's Pissing You Off Wednesday for August 7th, 2019. If you want to tell me something to be mad about, you can email me, mctaggartattack@gmail.com. You can find me on Twitter, @KevMcT, or you can find the Facebook page for the McTaggart Attack podcast on Facebook. So, yeah, that's how you can do that. So, happy What's Pissing You Off Wednesday, everybody.